Alright guys, what's going on? My name's Hardcore New. I'll be your host as always. Alright, so last time we proceeded through the Grand Archive, or defeated Dragon Slayer armor, went through the Grand Archives, and cheesed our way through it, for the most part. Thankfully I didn't die. I hate dying in the Grand Archives for some reason. Alright, so what you're gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and send this elevator down just in case. But, we still need to fight those tools over here. And actually I gave the scroll to Logan, so I do have Crystal Magic Weapon now, which is great. Oh, okay, Soul Spear battle, let's go. Let's go, boys. There's one down. Want to go too? I'm waiting. It's two down. Easy peasy. It's usually the one with the hammer that always gets me. What's wrong? You're scared? Ooh. He parried me. Oh my god, just die already. Jesus freaking Christ, just die. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, we're gonna play like that? Okay. Since you want to keep parrying me, I'll just go ahead and kill you with my Soul Spear then. No idea what the fuck I was about, but okay. Alright. Crystal, Sage's Crystal Staff. So we actually might use that staff. Even though we already maxed out our other staff. Jesus Christ. Alright, because there's a few things up here. And I should mention this is the farming spot that I mentioned. When it gives you a bunch of souls. So, what's going to happen is that you're going to go over here. And those three knights up there, they're going to jump down and greet us. You want to run over there first and kill the one that's over here. So these guys are a lot more powerful, so I'd recommend not trying to bundle them up together. But they do give a lot of souls. 13,000 for now, it's because I don't have anything equipped, but normally if you have everything, including the symbol of avarice, it gives you about 25,000 souls per angel. So, feel bad for these guys. These guys died to me a lot of times. You could actually stop that by backstabbing him. Alright, and if you come over here, there is the final Estus shard. So there's a total of 15 Estus shards. Well, no. Total of 12 Estus shards in the game. And we already have 3 for our Ashen Estus, and then 12 for your health. So you could always relocate everything if you want to. I just like to have it like that. Right. That soul arrow disappear into nothingness. Backstab. Best way to kill these guys is backstabbing. Alright, and if you're killing all of them once, you get the Titanite slab. We see it a little bit through here. There's a ring up here. So this chamber directly ahead of us, that is the area where we will fight Lothric. We will get to that in a bit. First, I want to get Greywright's ashes. So I remember where it's at now. And yeah, it's a little backtracking a little bit, so go over here. Go back down. Since we killed the 3 down here, you don't have to worry about them. Alright, so down here, we're gonna go ahead and roll off over here. Ignore everyone along the way. Not to get hit by these things. Yeah, you have no power here. I knew it was. I had a feeling it was up here. Then when I was like, yeah, I just don't remember where the fuck it is though. We're gonna go off and roll off over here because there's some baddies over there we don't want to fight. And Greywright's ashes are actually right there. See? So we're gonna go ahead and leap faith, and we made it. And poor Greywright's is just right here. Time for Sadmus. All the more visions of rear. Okay. Rubbish. Fuck you. No, rubbish. Greywright is not rubbish. How dare you insult Greywright like that? You twat faces. Homeward Bone. Yeah. Oh yeah, so Greywright was up here. Okay. Ah, okay, that makes sense now. Okay. Okay, so we got to the top, we got the Estus Shard. Let me go ahead and go... what's the quickest way over there now? I could go up the ladder over there, so... Oh! I know what we could do. We could fight the Outrider Knight. Oh, and pick up that Titanite slab. Let's go do that first then. That Thrall fell to his death. When you activate that elevator, not elevator, that thing, the switch over there, basically it basically unlocks this area here. This is not a mimic, so open this up, and there's Titanite slab. Right. I feel like I should just keep going upwards now. I'm just gonna go ahead and go back to the shrine bonfire real quick so we can get the Estus Shard real quick. Never mind about the Outrider Knight. There's no stuff for me over there. But anyways, if you guys want to go to that area, purely optional. If you kill that Outrider Knight that's there, Gives you the Outrider Knight set.
What?
It's a little nice set, to be honest. But I don't need it. The straight sword. It's like an ultimate Estus trophy. And I feel like I should use, say, just Crystal Staff, you know? And the buff is... The spell buff is 150 for my Sorcerer Staff. That's pretty much because I leveled it up so much. They're both ace scaling, but the buff is much higher for my Sorcerer Staff. I'll just go ahead and keep our Sorcerer Staff. So I pretty much got all the Estus shards I could in the game, and the bone shards. So once you give Greiret's ashes to the Shrine Maiden, she will be able to hold everything that Greiret had before, including the stuff that he pillaged from Lothric Castle. So.
Well, what warm, umbral ash have we here? It's as if thy fate were with death entwined. But take no note of me. Thy business is thine own. As by now thou surely knowest, there is little I love more than a gratuity.
What?
Ashen one, bring me with ash, is it not?
Alright. So, as you can see, we can buy all this different stuff now. There's more armor. They get like Goddard's set, Black Hand armor. Alright. And Gundir's gauntlets, Smoke's armor. One looks stupid. Farron armor is a nice set. I like the Farron armor. So I'll probably wear that. Go ahead and buy that. Knight armor, Legion hammer. Alright. Of course there's always some other stuff too. Twinkling Titanites, and then also Blackfire Bomb, stuff like that. So we have a lot of stuff we could buy from the Shrine Maiden. We could buy more embers with from the Shrine Maiden and everything, so and we're good on embers right now, so we don't need any until later on. I got about 20 right now, so yeah.
Well, very well then. Farewell, Ashen One.
Go ahead and use these for a little bit. And that's a lot already.
Very well then.
I'm gonna make my endurance 20.
Farewell, Ashen One.
So I have a couple more I could use. 10,000 souls, not bad. $42,000. 46,000. Jesus Christ. I'm like one soul short. That's okay. I could do that.
Very well then. Farewell, Ashen
All right.
One.
Yeah, so I can't kindle anymore further. I can't do that stuff later on. So go back to the Grand Archives. We'll go ahead and proceed towards Lothric's chamber. We're not gonna fight him just yet. Don't mind me, guys, if I'm ever eating or drinking stuff. These are my videos. Alright, let's go see how the Farron armor looks. I like it, but I feel like if it was more of a strength build, like a holdy. I can't even roll in it properly. Alright. Continuing on. Go back up. Thankfully, those NPCs don't spawn. You know, they're like NPCs, so pretty much you don't have to worry about them. Send the elevator down. So since we got that homeward bone, not homeward bone, the coiled sword fragment, basically we can now like proceed through here without, or like if we're gonna farm, we can go back up there and farm. But so around here you could do two things. You could fight everyone here if you want to. There's gonna be hollows here, and further up there are gonna be, you could probably see it there, but well, those guys are hollows too. But further up at the entrance there is 4 blue Lothric Knights. Those guys are a bitch to kill, so I never kill them. I just run past them. And then if you go to the right, which I'll show you, there is an elevator there that we're gonna activate. So this is pretty much the last line of defense, in a sense. It's a pretty cool concept. There's 1 Lothric Knight, 2, 3, 4. Whew. Jesus Christ. We're going to this elevator here. I got an arrow in my butt. And this leads back to where the Dragon Slayer armor's thing is. So what we're gonna do though is step on it, go back out. This is a double-sided elevator, just like the one that was in the Undead Settlements going towards the Road of Sacrifices. So we wait for the little thing to come up. Yeah, and then here's the elevator there. And then go here and we come back down. And there's treasure. Another Titanite slab. Tight. One moment, guys. Alright. Alright, so once you already got this stuff down there, I'd recommend stepping off and rolling back out again, because when you're fighting Lothric and you die or something, I hated it when I forgot to activate the top one first. That way when I'm going up instead of going down. Alright. So what I like to normally do is actually rest over at the Dragon Slayer armor bonfire. So it's a little ways off, but pretty cool. I mean, I like the concept is like, okay, we came from up there, you know, that's pretty cool. Alright, so rest here. Alright. So hopefully those, well, since I rested at the bonfire, those Lothric Knights should have been reset too. Alright, so going up. And you want to do the same concept as the other one where you're sending down the elevator too. Because this is one of the long elevators. So, yeah. Roll off. Try not to attract those knights' attention. Alright. So after all these trials, now all we have to do is fight the last remaining Lord Ascender, which is Prince Lothric. It's actually pretty cool because, well, over here, the guy on the top over here, the little statue, that is Lorien, and down here is Lothric. So we're going to be fighting two people. Lothric and Lorien. Huh, it's a duo. If only I had an ally. Yep. Be wary of duo. Yeah. I like to have a little help here, you know, but it'd be great if I could have some help. Alright. So let's get this started. Go on and have some homing soul mass and buff my weapon before we start the fight.
Oh dear. Another dogged contender. Welcome, unkindled one, purloiner of cinders. Mind you, the mantle of Lord interests me none. The fire-linking curse, the legacy of lords, let it all fade into nothing. You've done quite enough. Now have your rest.
Alright, so one thing you should know is that when I first played Dark Souls, it took me literally 30 tries to beat this boss. Just because I didn't know anything about timing and rolling. And his attacks for the most part. But pretty much he does this 2-hit combo most of the time. Take your time with this, guys. Ooh. Ooh. He's pretty fast on his attacks, so I'd recommend just being very careful with his sword does fire damage, so if you have a fire shield, that'd be great. You go over there, friend. Yeah, nice spin attack.
Oh, dear brother, I'm on my way. Brother, unyielding sword of Lothric's prince. Rise if you would, for that is our curse.
Alright, so our main objective is to kill Lothric in the back. So, this is gonna be a little tricky parts because you could either tackle Lorien first and then Lothric, but we're gonna try to do both at the same time. And we do damage to Lothric, we do damage to Lorien, which is the guy with the giant sword. We're gonna try to do both. So I just recommend watching out because there's magic going on, there's allies going on. I wish I could buck my weapon, but they're not letting me have the chance. Ooh. Okay, yeah, so I should mention that. Hold on, you guys. I should mention that when he does that charge attack, especially, he will send Lothric will send his spears. Oh gosh. That spear he just did. So he does the slam attack, and then Lothric sends a spear, so you should probably roll twice. Heal. Ooh. Whee! Lorien's almost dead. So now it's time to lay havoc on Lothric. Yeah. Should have probably backed up when I first started that. Gotta be careful. Ah! Oh my god. I could have got him. You know what's funny is that when I first played Dark Souls 3 and I got all the way up to this boss, you know how many times this took me? I will give you an exact number. I did this 30 times. Yep. 30 times. And when I found out that there was 2 phases, I was like, are you kidding me? Like, I was just out of it, dude. I was like, fuck this game. But life goes on. I managed to get good-ish. For the most part, if I just like timed it better, if I had equipped some magic on me, probably could have done this better. Alright, so round 2. Here we come. I'm gonna go ahead and take these out just for safe measure. Easy for me to switch in between. Alright. Is there help this time? Negative. Oh, yay! Leo is gonna help us. That's some other dude. So I think that guy is being summoned, the one over here. Hello, Leo. Are you ready? Respond to me. I didn't get any hits on Lothric there? Really? Yeah, I thought I would get hits on Lothric there too. Well, Lorian's dead. Let's go finish this. So we're gonna equip these real quick. See if I can get the ring on time. Alright. Thanks, my dude, for helping out. Definitely could have taken them on myself, if anything, but... Nope. Alright, guys. And that was the end of Dark Souls. Alright, thank you guys for watching. You guys have a good one, alright? Just kidding, it's not the end. There's a lot more shit to do. But anyways, so that was the last, actually the last quote-unquote Lower Cinder, basically. So the last part that were the main objective of the story, but we're gonna go ahead and do some other stuff before we actually proceed. So, if we go... Let's go to the Firelink Shrine and then spend some souls and stuff. GG. Alright.
Well, very well. That farewell, Ashen One.
We did that. I want to see what I can get off of Lorian and Lothric's souls and twin souls. You can get Lorian's sword, you can get... Oh, the Moonlight Greatsword, yeah, you can get... if I had 16 strength, I probably could have got that, but... A pretty decent magic weapon, actually. Really nice greatsword. Dragon Slayer armor, you can get his great axe, his shield. Get Lothric's holy sword. I don't have any faith, so... GG. Yeah.
Tree.
So there's a lot of there's a lot of different ways, I guess you can there's a lot of different stuff that you could do. Basically, even if you have the DLCs, this is like a good time to actually tackle them, because the DLCs actually finish up the series of Dark Souls. So, actually, I feel like I should tackle Lost Soul Cinder first before. No, you know what? No, I'm gonna do the DLCs first, not that. Okay. So after we're all done here, one more area we gotta do before we actually tackle the DLCs is actually the Archdragon Peak. So we're gonna go to, what's it, Aether Dungeon? Aether Dungeon, yeah. So back to my least favorite place in the world. I was like, I know I'm forgetting like another area. So the Archdragon Peak is one of my favorite areas. Alright. I'll go ahead and get rid of this fucker. Oh, you think you could brand me? I have way more health than you do, boy. Alright. Lock the door here. Parkour. Pull up the elevator. Alright. Oh, you know what? Forgot I had this ring on. Let me switch to the Undead True Hollow ring. What's that? Why I don't look like bacon for you guys. Alright. So this is the area that this is the entrance basically. So try gesture to, so to speak, hidden path. Okay. I'll go ahead and applaud that, sure. Alright, so we go ahead and do the Path of the Dragon gesture right here. Just stay here for a little bit and then a cutscene will pop up. Alright, so now this is the Archdragon Peak, so I have no idea how the hell we got here, even though it's so far away. But we are here. We are gonna grab some stuff before, and then go ahead and reach the bonfire further up in a little bit. So more of these dragon-looking creatures, the ones that we found in the untended graves. Alright. A lightning gem. Good for faith builds. Where'd you come from? Alright. So Homer Bone, we don't need those anymore because we got the Coiled Sword Fragment, but it's nice to have anyways. I'd recommend rolling past these guys first. At least lighting the bonfire because reasons. As you can see, these guys do quite a bit of damage. This was all planned. Just kidding. It was not really planned that I would die, but I was actually being really reckless. As I always am. Hey, but we made it this far, right, guys? Alright, you twats. Now I'm gonna kill you! Alright. Actually, I'm gonna end the video here though, but next video we'll go ahead and tackle on pretty much the entirety of this area. There's gonna be like 2 other bosses we're gonna fight. One is actually one of my other favorite bosses, the Nameless King. He is, or before the DLCs, he was considered to be the hardest boss of the game. Now that the DLCs are out, I would argue otherwise. But we'll save that story for another time. But anyways, well, actually, one more thing I like to point out is I like how the moon and the sun are like technically in the same visible area. I used to put a sign like down here. It said like praise the moon. Moon ahead, time for gesture. I used to do praise the moon because praise the sun is like a common saying in Dark Souls. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just me trying to be funny. Alright. Well, thank you for watching, guys. I will see you next time. And may the flames guide your way.